So.
This is Scott. We always love when he's here on Studio 10 because he always makes something so good that makes our tummies growl all morning. Yeah. What are you making this morning?
Well, we're going to play around here a little bit, and I had a guest come in one time and they asked me, I love ravioli, but I just can't eat pasta. I'm allergic to gluten.
Gluten,
so,
yeah.
So I said, well, let's just try to do something a little different. So that's how this came out. We're actually going to use avocado in place of the pasta. Basically, we're going to stuff the avocado. We're going to make the cheese stuffing. We're going to saute up a little shrimp and lobster and do some other neat stuff to it. Make it kind of easy.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's kind of neat.
Very different. So what do we need?
Well, we got some ricotta cheese here, and basically that's actually made out of sheep's milk. So if you also have some kind of certain kind of dairy allergies, you can use the sheep's milk here. I've actually taken mozzarella, some smoked Gruyere cheese, and some Asiago. Yum. And you want this actually to be kind of tight. There's a lot of liquid in the ricotta, so you want to tighten this up a little bit. And then we're going to put some Parmesan cheese in here. And then we're just going to stir that up a little bit. And of course you want to season a little bit. I have a good bit of, you can flavor this any way you want to. I got a little crushed red pepper, a little garlic powder, a little oregano. I'll put that in there. Okay. Yeah.
That is looking good.
Yep.
Now I've mentioned your village, so tell everybody what you have there.
Well, we have, of course, our Italian restaurant that we opened up 2 years ago, and we're at 312 Fairhope Avenue. Love you to come by and just see. It's a great little walk-through area. But we connect from Fairhope Avenue to Delamar Street. And we open up a wine bar, a little deli, and then by the end of the summer we'll have Isabella's, it's a little Southern French, Northern Italian flavored steakhouse.
Oh, so. Man, and it is. It feels like you're in Italy, so if you want a little getaway, that is the perfect place to go and have some fantastic food just like this.
Yep.
So you mix that all together.
You're just going to mix this all together, and then in the next segment we'll make sure this we'll get the shrimp and the lobster done, and then we'll plate it up and we'll enjoy.
This looks like it's pretty easy.
It's so simple. I was telling Sarah earlier, it has to be simple if I want to cook it, you know. So.
Okay, making things easy for us this morning. Yeah. Now, if you want to make this at home, make sure you get this recipe on fox10tv.com. It's on the Studio 10 page. We'll let Scott continue mixing, and we'll put it together in just a few minutes. You don't want to miss that.
Welcome back to Studio 10. We are in the kitchen this morning with Scott from Pinzone's Italian Village, and we are making something absolutely yummy and a little different. And you said easy to do.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what we're making ravioli, but avocado instead of pasta.
Right. Like I said earlier, you know, a lot of people have gluten allergies, so it's kind of tough for, Italian restaurants. So we decided to be a little different. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, normally ravioli, it's stuffed pasta. So we're getting rid of the pasta, and we're going to use avocado in place of that.
Delicious. Now, what are we doing right now?
What we're just getting this ready for the final, we'll get all our final stuff done, but we're just going to take a little capicola, which is a very spicy salami. It's very, very good. It's got a lot of great flavor to it. We're going to cook that up kind of like you would. I cut it a little thick, so kind of like almost like bacon. We're going to put that at the bottom here, then we're going to build the ravioli at the end. So. And
all the ingredients here, we've got this, and then we've got shrimp, and we've got lobster.
Right, and we have some marinated tomatoes here. A little, you can use sun-dried tomatoes. Put a little olive oil and some garlic and stuff like that.
It's going to be so yummy. It smells so good. And you also have a big line of wine in front. Why is it important that we choose the right one, and what would be the right one?
Well, you know, it's really all about what you prefer. But the way I've lined this up here is the wine can be intimidating, but it's not really. You either like it or you don't like it. Right. But you know, like wine, food has, I call it power to power. There's certain things. There's salty. There's sweet. There's dry. There's you know. So you can do contrasting flavors. Like if you have something like this, it's going to be a little salty. So maybe we can pair it up with a light Sangiovese. There's no oak involved in that. There's a very dry Chardonnay, if you like that. So I kind of put that in the realm here. And like this is a Sauvignon Blanc here. It's not overly grassy, but very citrusy. And here is a Pinot Gris. And here's also a wine that's actually combined a blend of Sauvignon Blanc and Pinot Gris. So this gives us some great flavor.
Well, the great thing about that, too, is you have a variety. So it's not like you have to have one wine to pair up with what you're making, because people don't like all the same kinds of things.
No, not at all. It's very versatile. You can do a lot of different stuff with it. But my recommendation is just try, find out what you like, find out what you don't like, and then just enjoy, because, you know, wine's great.
Good stuff. All right, now we're adding in the shrimp and the lobster,
we're
right?
We're just going to cook that and get that ready.
Okay, and as we heat that up, this is going to be about layering things up here pretty soon, right?
Absolutely. You know, Italian food's all about layering flavors and making sure you time everything right and making sure that, you know, the elements of it just kind of come together at the right time.
Yeah, and it smells, let me just tell y'all at home, this smells so good. So if you're making this at home, it's going to make your house smell good on top of tasting good and impressing everyone with how fancy everything looks. But you promise us this is easy.
I do. I mean, it's real simple. It really is. All you got to do is just add a little bit of garlic.
Okay.
And so we're going to finish that up and just saute that a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil, and we're good. Let that cook, and then we'll plate it up.
All right. Sounds good. In the next segment, we get to see what this looks like finished, and we have a little cheater over there where we can see, and I can tell you guys, it looks awesome.
Welcome back to Studio 10. It's nice having you with us this Tuesday morning. We have Scott joining us from Pinzone's Italian downtown. It's like a little Italy in downtown Fairhope. And this morning, you're making a twist on ravioli. This is for someone who may either not like pasta or may not be able to eat pasta due to an allergy.
Exactly. This is a very, very healthy food. You can serve this cold. You can serve this hot. It has so much versatility to it. I mean, you can change the mixture up a little bit, so you can really make your own flavors to it. But it's a very healthy, great dish.
So you need some avocado. We know that.
Yep, need some avocado. We just cut the avocado in half, and we removed the pit out of it and peeled it, and we just set it here on the bottom. Now we take this cheese mixture that we made in the first segment there. You know, ravioli is a stuffed pasta, so this would like I said, the avocado is just taking place of the pasta here.
Yeah.
So we got that. Got a little bit of lobster here. A little bit of shrimp. Put that in there. Hold that there.
This looks great.
Yeah. Then we'll take the other half of the avocado here, if it wants to cooperate. I doubt it.
Look at that.
Yep. And we'll take some of this capicola that we cooked up earlier. Place it right on top. A little bit of cheese here. And I said you can use sun-dried tomatoes. You can use, I marinate these tomatoes a little bit with a lot of freshness here. And like I said, you can make it like a little stock, a little broth or something. You could just ladle that over it and make it like a nice little hot soup of sort. You want to add a little bit more lobster.
Okay.
And then there we go. And we'll top it off. I could use like a little pepper-infused olive oil here.
That looks phenomenal.
And there you go.
Look at that.
And top it off just a little bit of sea salt. There you go. You're done.
It's so pretty too.
Thank you.
Fantastic looking dish, and this is something they can get at Pinzone's.
We'll do a special on this probably this weekend, and this is kind of like a little preview of some of the food you'll see at Isabella's when we open up.
Oh, very nice. Can I taste this?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It looks too good not
Save
to
the
taste.
fork for you.
It's very pretty, and it's almost like you don't want to cut into it. Do you cut it? Do you just take a
slice right into it, or maybe just add a little piece of lobster, or whatever you want?
Well, I mean, I want to slice it. I want to get a little bit of everything, but I don't want to get too big of a mouthful. I'm going to tear it up, Scott. I am tearing up your beautiful creation.
That's fine. That's what it's there for.
It's there to eat, right? And I know it's going to taste wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, while I taste, I know I'm going to make an even bigger mess than I'm making now. I'll let you tell everybody where they can find you.
You can come see us at 312 Fairhope Avenue. We're right in between Church Street and Section Street in the heart of downtown Fairhope.
All right, and a lot of good things going on at Pinzone's right now, including some wine, your own wine.
Yeah, absolutely. We had this. We actually went to Florence, met up with a winemaker over there, and liked the wine so much we bought the whole barrel. And there you go. You can get this for retail, or you can get it in a restaurant. Yeah.
This is fantastic.
Thank you.
I love the spiciness.
Yeah.
I guess that's on the tomato?
It's a little bit of everything. We had a little crushed red pepper, a little bit of spice in the cheese, a little sea salt, a little bit of pepper-infused olive oil, and the pecorino cheese is going to have a little bit of spice to it. So a little bit, just kind of wake it up early in the morning.
Oh, that tastes just so good. Make sure you get this recipe. Fox10tv.com. It's on the Studio 10 page. Thanks so much for coming in. Great having you again.
Pleasure's always mine. Thank you.